Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to my last brain cell. Did you guys miss me? You know I missed you. Stop playing with me. Today's a landmark day for two reasons. One, to my active fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Continue to hold it down. We see you. We see you. Keep putting up the work. If you're not an active father, go kick rocks. I don't know what else to tell you. But on top of that, today's our 20th episode. I had to give myself a quick round of applause. That's consistency, and I hope to continue to bring you more laughs and keys as we go on. I thought I had a question for y'all, but I'm not even gonna hold you. My last brain cell forgot it. So we're gonna go ahead and move right on to some pick your poison. You know the rules? You don't? Y'all be tripping sometimes. Let me break it down. I pick two cards. It's an A and B situation. I say which one I'm gonna do. These ain't the official rules, because I do what I want to do. It's my show, my little show. I do and say what I want to do and say. As always, though, I don't look at any of the cards until I have both. Let's see what we got. Talk with a bogus accent at all times, despite the fact that everyone knows it's fake. Have two personalities, but be completely unaware of your other self. Okay, let's break both of these down real quick. First and foremost, talk with a bogus accent. So I'm Brooklyn raised. That's where I'm from, right? I'm from the almighty borough of Brooklyn. I don't live there anymore. I live upstate New York, right? When I first came up here, one of the things I heard all the time was, "Oh wow, I love your accent. I love your accent." And I was always like, "What fucking accent are y'all talking about? This is my voice. If anything, y'all have accents. Like y'all, you're tripping. I don't have no accent. There's no accent here. Like, what are you talking about?" I am 31 years old, and it took me 31 years to realize that I might have somewhat of an accent. I said a word the other day, and I don't remember what it was, but I heard it and I was like, no, I do remember what it was. It was bizarre, but I don't remember the context of what I was saying. I remember sitting there and going, wow, I really have an accent. That's crazy. That was the first time I ever heard it. And I was like, wow, that's not, yeah, it was strong. I can't even describe. I can't get into that mode again, but yeah, it was strong. But anyway, talk with a bogus accent at all times, despite the fact that everyone knows it's fake. Can I pick my accent? Does the accent that I have now count? Do I just zhuzh it up more? Like, can I pick my accent, or is one thrusted upon me? Pause. That's my first question for this one, or I guess my only question, right? But then this one: have two personalities, but be completely unaware of your other self. It reminds me of an American Dad episode where Stan's consciousness split, right? And he had the good side of himself that no longer wanted him to murder. Then he had just his regular self, and his good side was aware of his regular self. But the main Stan was not aware of his good side until he had some type of breakthrough, whatever. Is that what that means? Like, is my main consciousness unaware of the other self? Are both selves unaware of each other? And then how is this? What is this other personality? Like, I feel like I need to know to understand like how I should tackle that one, because if my other personality is violent, I wouldn't even know, and that's fucked up. I don't want to be held accountable for crimes that my other self did. That just doesn't seem right. So I don't know if I could have two personalities but be completely unaware of my other self, because I feel like I need to be in control, or at least have like an idea of what's going on. I don't want to have a violent personality and some shit go off. So I think I'm just gonna take the embarrassment of talking with a bogus accent at all times. I don't give a fuck if y'all know it's fake. You gonna do something about it? I didn't think so either. Okay, we're moving on. Thanks for playing, guys. Which one would you choose? Let me know in the comments. Would you talk with a bogus accent and everyone knows that it's fake, or would you choose the one where you have two personalities and you're unaware of the other one? Let me know in the comments which would have picked. Anyway, let's go ahead and move right along to the Wheel of Fun, shall we? I know you know by now, but I'm still gonna break it down. The wheel of fun. I spin it, it says do this, and I oblige. Are you ready? Let's go. Movies. I actually just saw uh uh the new Bad Boys movie. That shit was gas. Like, yeah, it's very interesting because before that, it's funny. I just recently got my Netflix account again, and I was watching, well, just kind of listening to Martin. I own the show on DVD, but I just had it running on Netflix just to kind of hear it in the background. And it's so interesting to see how much of like Martin Lawrence's character is still very much just Martin from the show. And it's also just nostalgic to be like, holy shit, this is a franchise, if you would, that's been around since the late 90s. It's at least 25 years old. You know what I mean? And it's really cool to see these two guys still kicking ass and in action the way they are. It was a really lit film. The first two Bad Boys are iconic to me. The second Bad Boys movie is one of my favorite movies. Like it is hands down one of my like it's up. I don't know how to rank it because I haven't thought about like movie rankings in a while. But it's definitely up there for me, and I would need to revisit it too to understand like what part of it is the best to me. But it is definitely up there. I When I watched the third Bad Boys, I wasn't a big fan of it from what I recall. I would need to revisit that one as well to see if it was me just comparing it through a lens of the first two or me like looking at it, in terms of it just being a movie that has now resurfaced after all this time. So I need to go back and revisit it. But yeah, man, it's definitely worth the watch. It was really good. It was really funny. If y'all remember that boy Reggie from the second movie, yeah, keep an eye on that man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna leave it at that. Keep an eye on that man. That's it. But anyway, I've taken up enough of y'all time. I appreciate you stopping by. Continue to do that. It's appreciated. Thank you. Anyway, I'm gonna give you back the rest of your Sunday. Once again, happy Father's Day. And if you are watching House of Dragons, let me know in the comments, Team Green or Team Black. Let me know. Premiere happens in a little bit, so if you're tuning in, I hope you enjoy the season premiere. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. This is King Echo signing off.